Hey guys, it's Cody from Prof here again today, and I'm just going to give you a quick primer on ransomware and how it affects small businesses. So the first question we need to ask is, what actually is ransomware? The short answer is that it's any piece of malicious software that gets on your system, keeps you from accessing your data, and then demands payment to give it back to you. So ransomware, it's a growing trend within the industry because we hear a lot about it, but a lot of people don't know how often it's actually occurring. So in 2016 alone, there were 4,000 daily ransomware attacks, and that's up more than 300% from 2015. So this is a growing trend. And you gotta keep in mind that this is actually a business at this point. It's not just lone hackers. When you get affected by ransomware, they've got support lines. They've got, basically customer service representatives that you're dealing with. So this is not a rinky-dink operation. Millions of people out there are making hundreds of millions of dollars a year off of this. They know what they're doing, and you should really know how to handle it. How does ransomware actually work? The most common way to get afflicted by ransomware is by email. There are other ways, sometimes sharing files on torrent sites, visiting sketchy links. These can all get you infected, but by far the most common is email. What typically happens is an email arrives in your inbox. Sometimes it's from a stranger, sometimes it's from somebody you know, and it comes with an attachment. That attachment will be something enticing, maybe an invoice, maybe a quote document, maybe a notification that one of your licenses for a service you use is expiring. Regardless of what it is, the goal is to get you to click on it. Once you've done that, it runs in a little application in the background which reaches back to kind of a master server, downloads the software it needs to encrypt your system. Typically sometimes it targets the entire system, sometimes it targets just critical files. Regardless, it's serious encryption. We're talking military grade encryptions that a lot of these pieces of ransomware use. So once you've got it, it's tough, if not impossible, to get rid of it. Regardless, once it's got your system encrypted, it then will throw up a little notification saying, hey, you have until this date, or you have 72 hours to pay up, or the price increases. Regardless, they're trying to get you to pay quick and as much as they can. Once you do, they send you the keys that you need to unencrypt that data, and then you typically go on with your life. It is often easier to just pay up than it is to fight the system. Hospitals, major city libraries, companies all around North America are paying these ransoms on a daily basis because they've been infected and they don't really have an option. They need that data. The only good way to prevent yourself from being a victim of ransomware is to be proactive about it. Now, there's a lot of fantastic tips that can be provided out there. The most common is educating your users on basic security, but it can go all the way up to the granular stuff like disabling certain file types within email attachments. So, don't have time to cover it today, but if you guys want to know a lot more about that, we have a fantastic ebook called The Smarter SMB's Guide to Ransomware, which lays all of this out in a lot more detail, or you can totally feel free to get in touch with Prophet and talk a little bit more about our full suite of kind of virus scan, email antivirus, and disaster recovery options. So until next time, thanks for watching, guys.